Good afternoon, good evening, this is John Paul Wright. I'm coming to you from Tokyo, Japan, and I'm just going to keep talking about Brie Larson because she's bothering me. And I'm going to say something that not everybody's going to like, not everybody's going to agree with right away, but I got to ask you guys to stop and think for a second. I don't think Brie Larson is stupid. I don't think that people in the industry are stupid. I happen to have looked up that Lucasfilms and Disney have a lot of Ivy League college graduates working for them, and Ivy Leaguers who have been in the business for 10 years, 20 years, and things like that. These are not stupid people. They know what they're saying and they know what they're doing. And when they put in an article, they know what's going to happen. What happens is millions of people read it, and then thousands of videos are made on it, and then a lot of people get a preconception in their mind of what's going on. So the big talk of the town is that Brie Larson's saying all this stuff about white males. Well, is she just slipping up? Is she not meaning to, hurt Captain Marvel's ticket sales? I have to believe that somebody in the company is in on it with her. I mean, if they weren't, why would she say it? Isn't she just a little bit nervous about her reputation and what she says? And why is she so confident? I mean, is somebody really that stupid where they just blurt this stuff out and just, go full force like a freight train with this ridiculous stuff that's just going to lose the company money? I mean, it's 100% going to lose them money. Same thing goes for Rian Johnson. I don't like the guy, but I don't like him in a different way you guys might think I don't like him. I'm going to make an analogy about an HBO show called True Detective, which I love. Season 1, by the way, not Season 2. Anyway, it's a show about two detectives who catch this murderous fiend. And the murderous fiend kills this girl, throws her in the woods, something like that. But behind him is a group of very rich, powerful men who condone this and are doing it themselves. But they never really show their faces. And we know they're there, but they don't show themselves. So what they do is they use this murderous fiend to take all the fall, to take all the blame. And, the guy knows what he's doing, and he's just going around killing people, but all the while he knows he's got, these people condoning him. So my point is, Brie Larson and Rian Johnson, people like that, they're the hitmen. They do the dirty work. But there's definitely someone behind it who's giving them this green light. I mean, it just makes sense. And the people who are doing that don't want to be in the media. They don't want to fight. They don't want to have their face seen. They just want to get away with their bullshit. And, for whatever reason. So my point is, just kind of think a little bit more about what's going on and, who could be doing this instead of it's Brie, it's Ryan, they're stupid, they're idiots, they're ruining everything, get rid of them. If you get rid of them, they're going to put another henchman in who just does the dirty work. It's just not going to matter. If it's not Brie Larson or Rian Johnson, it's going to be someone else. So I think the problem's really at the roots. The problem is that kind of the way society is and how Hollywood movies are these days, and that's the thing about The Last Jedi, is that, the whole Hollywood scene and the whole time we're living in is why The Last Jedi is bad. What if The Last Jedi was made in 1989? You really think they'd let Rian Johnson do that? I don't. They'd be like, that's nuts. People are going to hate that. Sorry. It wouldn't happen. And the reason is people on top would not condone it. So, my point is, yeah, say whatever you want to say about Brie Larson. I've got plenty to say on her, and she's definitely guilty to a certain extent for saying what she says, but I just want to try thinking a little bit harder about what's actually going on, a little bit more past the surface, because Brie Larson and Rian Johnson, they're surface people. That's all they are. They're not in the inner circle. I'll still be talking about them. I don't like them. I'm not saying, hey, don't worry about them. What I'm saying is I just want to kind of think out of the box a little bit more and what can be done and what can be said about different things than the people who are taking the fall for the people on top who are condoning these things. Anyway, you guys let me know what you think in the comments. It's just kind of a little theory. It's not a conspiracy theory per se. I don't want to go crazy, and I don't really have any information about it yet. My main point is just want to start thinking out of the box a little bit more, and yeah, okay. If you want to subscribe here, please click that subscribe button. I do shoutouts, special thanks, collabs, stuff like that. Ending it here. See you next time.